Greetings, welcome. It's another guy with another deck on YouTube. Who would have thought such things existed? Well, I'm not going to waste your time with like and subscribe and bullcrap. Let's get into what this deck is and what it can do for you. It's a Simic Stompy deck built out of the starting cards that you get handed for free when you make a MTG Arena account. So all I've done is reshuffle those cards into something more of a useful deck, and you can use them to get your blue and your green quests done. And I'll try and make a variety of other colours, but some colours I overuse more than others, just like every other Magic player in the universe. What is this deck and what does it do? We're a minute in, so maybe I should start explaining such things. This deck has a bunch of one-droppy, low to the ground delay tactics. Send something back to the hand, send something back to the hand, throw up a wall that's painful to get through if you're a mono red player. Witching Well, so I need to explain why that's in any deck. This little guy annoys them with Death Touch. Shadow Spear, it's cheap, you get it in there, and I've got a thing for lifelink, so there it is. What else does the deck do? It draws lots of cards, it filters lots of cards. You've got Anticipate to dig through. You've got some flyers because you always need flyers, and it's embarrassing if you're caught without any flyers. This is a flyer that also draws cards, and that's what we're all about. Drawing cards, ramping up, playing a bunch of big stompy stuff. Having delayed in the early game with a bunch of those one-drop shenanigans. Thirst for meaning, more cards, more filtering, winged words, slightly better quality card input. Let's scroll down. Okay. Cultivate, obviously good. We've got the 3 Beanstalk Giants that you get for free, and the 2 Cultivates you get for free, so we've got 5 ramping cards to try and get you the kind of mana to drop the stuff at the bottom of this list here. This is more card draw and a little bit of a boost for things. So, this lady I'm in love with, and it's not just the looks. Pumping out obnoxious little blocky reach spiders every time some other smartass plays a bunch of combo-y looped instant sorcery shenanigans. That's just a wonderful setup. You can create a little loop of spells that can manufacture me a mass of spiders. Love it. Snappy the Snap Turtle. Solid beefcake, and blue-green sort of obvious candidate for a Simic deck. More flyers, but better. This guy, why not draw a card every time I attack? Is there some reason I don't want to do that? Main Scale Hydra, I've got a huge old boner for as well, because any angry thing, even a Death Toucher, just smacks it in the face and makes it stronger. So, powered up Iron Scale Hydras really interest me. This thing's another card drawing big thing. Shark Typhoon is more flyers, potential 4 flyers. Every time I drop an Anticipate or a Winged Words or any of that sort of shenanigans, this enchantment can just pump out an extra flying, spiky Electroshark. So it's a good one from these starter decks to use and reuse everywhere. Plenty of Sharknadoing going on. King Kong with horns. Everything's got to have horns. It's just how they roll in Ikoria. It's got all the things you know, except they've got horns growing out of them for no apparent reason. This guy pops in and smacks things around. He's a bit of a removal-y thing in a deck that doesn't really have removal, as most of my decks don't. Me bad. This is in here because it wins games all the time, and if I take it out, then I win games a different way, but yeah, why would I take that out? I'd rather have more of them. They're amazing. They win me games, therefore I like them. Beanstalk Giant has got that beautiful 3-drop, pop a land straight into action. Don't mind if I do. And then it's got a 7-drop for further down the track. So even though this deck claims to have a high average CMC, it's cards like this that sort of you can cast it lower earlier, so it doesn't matter. It's not going to clog your deck by being some giant 7-drop card. Whereas this will, but this is just a crazy card draw stompy of stompies. And one more bunch of flyers. Always need more flyers, and it's almost kind of sort of bordering on removal. It's another one of the bounce back into the hand tricks that this deck does a bit of. So it's some classic blue tricks and blue card draw. And some high up blue stuff, blue flyers, mixed in with just a whole bunch of green stompy monstrosities. And my usual mostly basic lands, because fancy lands are for weaklings. So if you're into the nerdy stats of the whole thing, ridiculously high average CMC, but a bunch of 1-drops, a bunch of 3-drops, and then just a whole spectrum of stompiness above that we hopefully reach using the power of ramp. So that's how it's supposed to work. Does it actually work? Can it actually work? Let's make a half-hearted attempt to find out. Let's see how it does under fire from humans. I do have my Decatron, but I think I need to reconfigure things a bit. It's a bit in the way at the moment. I need a shrunken, lower res version of my Decatron. What have we got here? All green and yeah. Well, it's got blue, it's got green. What do we get rid of? Well, I'm going to be a complete savage. There, I did it. Like that. Okay, it's a mirror match. Damn, that guy needs a haircut. Okay. I've got a bad feeling about this. Do I want to return that guy just yet? That worked well. Still not much else I can do, but he's only going to hurt my face a little bit. And he might have something scarier I need to dismiss. Like sacrifice 2, everybody loses life, everyone sacrifices creatures, you get amazing stuff. He wants to hurt my face, and the game really wants me to stop him. Now that's something I could drop down to protect my face. Let me see. 4, 5, 6. I could just have one blue mana and not the other. So bugger it. It's not only damage to my face. Yes. It's not going well. This is kind of terrible. Yeah. Not really doing much. So that's some nice lands you've got there, pal. I'm so happy that I threw away my early lands like a fool. Hey, it's another forest. I was just wanting one of those. Okay, well, how about I have a token creature that can't block this guy because he's got Death Touch. Oh, hello.
The history of this world is one of even the weak survive.
That's glorious. Ouch, ouch, my face.
Knowledge is not
My
without
precious face.
price.
Damn. It's showing off. Creature or enchantment.
I am your inner demon.
Just thinking. I want definitely more blue mana. Scry. Because I'm so powerful I can scroll at last a little bit of ramp now that I'm dead. No point in yeah. No. There is no good place. I don't know. Yep. Plus. Legendary Psychopath. Yep. Get rid of that. Give me a bunch of stuff.
Try not to
And
suffer the dreams of the damned.
burn off my goatee. Okay. In comes Mr. Death Touch. So I'm just gonna go full suicide squad on that. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. I think without Planeswalker removal, I'm as dead as a can of spam, but yeah, I'd love to be attacking, but no. He's got a Death Toucher. I do love a good Death Touchy creature. Yep. One thing you can do with a Hydra is just destroy it outright. No point in fighting it. Yeah. Might be best just to go for the speeding things up methodology. That lets you click onto games where the shuffler gets a different shuffle. That was certainly a good example of how stomped you're going to get. When the game feeds you evil, evil stacks of nothingness. Okay, it's going to be all kind to me now because I got beaten up. It's possible. Still loving the green mana. Should I tone down the green mana? You need mostly blue early and then you need green later. But you need more multiples of green to make sure you can drop your stuff. So, yeah. Yeah. It's hard to know. Dress. Screw it. It'll never give me another land again if I turn down that one. He said, therefore ensuring a land flood. Hopefully this whole video is just this deck losing. That would be kind of hilarious. I'm not going to ping that back yet. I'll wait for another opportunity to... Sharknadoing. It's a bit high up. 6 drop. Shrine deck with black magic, I suspect. I suspect it's not pure shrines. That's better. Fixed my mana. Well, that's a shame I'm not getting rid of my Brazen Borrower. Oh, for goodness sake. You know you're going to speak too soon. Yep. I see what you're doing. Screw it. Just going for ramp. Of course he's going to have another discard a million cards card, but still. What can you do? You gotta ramp it, baby. Is there any point in stern dismissaling that? No, but this is an enchantment. So let's go with that. Burn his mana, putting that back. Since that card isn't going to do that much more for me. Oh, nice. Do. Yes. Life gaining shenanigans. Vampire of the Dire Moon. I love those things. They're freaking awesome. Okay. Well, unsummon will only work on a creature, and I'm damned if I'm going to get him a chance to replay the rat. But there's nothing else to do, so I'm going to do it. Die, rat. I'm getting crushinated by mono black evilness here. And she comes again. messing with my card draw. Everyone loves a good saga. Sure. Everything's nice and tapped. Sure. Stalky. Save that for when Stonefangs is reactivated. That really hurts, that thing. It really hurts. Barely lost any life thanks to that Kajiga. What a bastard. That was probably a terrible move. As he puts it back down. Oh, that's alright. That's alright. I'll have that, thank you. Oh dear, that's bad. It's so tricky, maybe I should have stolen that instead. 2 for each attacker. He's got a spare Sanctum. What a bastard. Oh well, it was fun while it lasted. Yes, well his Sanctum's gonna... Oh. Well, he's got some sort of trick for me. No. Where do I put you on? I guess him. It's a wrestling match between Stonefangs. So Sharknado up. I don't need to use that power because I'm not going to attack. I don't have anything else that can do snappy mana use things. Let's just have some fun making this game really, really long. And that guy's got so many cards. It's almost like he made me discard all of mine. What have we got here? Scrying would certainly come in handy. Nope, nope. had one more life, I could actually afford to take a crack at him, couldn't I? Because life link is also a problem. Hexproof and indestructible that I'm worried about. He's, yeah, saving his mana for reacting to me doing things. Wow. Something is flashing at me. Oh no. Ha ha. Yes. Finally figured it out. If I'd had one of my unsummons, I could have pinged that thing back and then attacked him, but anything I attacked him with would have been death touched, and if I attacked him with two things, it would have killed me. So hopefully we can get a third loss in a row so that you know exactly how much of an awesome job this deck's going to do for you in the casual queue, where the casual players hang with their casual decks. Yes. Do not expect miracles from a deck built from starter cards. Well, I'd rather see if I can survive with 7. Gallop. And I'm not going to do anything unusual. What have we got? Shadow Spear is a low drop and just handy as, what with all its life linking. Somebody needs to tell me what I should have done differently in the last game. Still in buffet, yes. Supplies. Fiery shenanigans. Don't mind it. Yes, I had lifelink on the giant. Could have attacked and got death touched. We both would have been life linking, so I would have got a life back. There was probably some way I could have done some sort of sequence of attacks there. Flying, life linking, general badass. Can't block you. Yeah, redrop. Can't be done. Let's just keep it simple, stupid. Huh, it's going to be a bunch of flying psychosis. It's going to be a madhouse. Here goes the Ajani's Pride, mate. It's raring to go. It's getting beefed up. It's getting swole. That's alright, I've got a dismissal just... how do I want to pay for this? Will do. Card draw straight into more card draw. I do have a flying unit, so I'm going to risk the fact that I might still have a flying unit. Do I want to keep up Stern Dismissal? Not yet. I think it's worth doing this. Make that guy less of a looser. So, he still gets an easy block out of me though. Cool looking swamps he's got there. Let's bang Mentor. Little pixie creature. Okay, swinging in with a couple of flyers. Okay. Yes, mysterious person. You get to have your way with me. So, I could Sharknado first. Oh my god, is this? It's telling me I can Sharknado, but it's lying. That's alright. I make sure I have some blue left when I do this. Should be all sorted. Thinking I devalue this guy who just got bigger than my walls. And might even go for some cheeky tappery. See what he's got. No tricks. There comes the pride mate. The old mate, the pride mate. Time to play. Let's have fun with counters. Have so much fun with counters in this game. Poor life, yeah, why not? You know you want life gain. Oh, what's it asking? If I want to quickly cycle my Sharknado before we proceed? Is that what you were wondering? Any options to actually really do anything, game? Thanks for all the pass buttons. Yes! Look at that aerialist go. Nice. Good mastery. Slam it in, get a scry. I am ramping like a mofo, so yes. Okay, so I could steal her for the pay 3 and 2 blue. Is that correct? 1, 2 blue, and then 3, yes. Okay. Seems fair enough to me. Get rid of you, and place tappery, keep me barely alive. My Shadow Spear resuscitation machine is working at full capacity. Okay, life linker. So you get a chump. I think because he's got so many flyers that I just chump some of these walls. Power up. Okay, I get a forest because reasons. So Who does Kogler fight? I guess the Pride Mate. So this aerialist is likely to become more of a pain. Still, the Pride Mate is what's going to hurt me. I'm going to be a simple soul and just go Pride Mate. Yeah. Oh, the aerialist isn't tapped. Yeah. I don't need to do things on my turn, or even on your turn. All taking of actions. Very overrated. Revitalise. Like the card art on that. Life gain and things that power up from life gain. You're going to love it. What are we doing here? You attack me? Yeah, that's more like it. Okay. Yeah, well, they're both extra. What are we doing? Am I blocking things? You're asking me if I'd like to do something before we block? Of course you are. You're polite that way. Everyone wants more buttons to press. Wow, it's my turn. That won't produce anything immediately. Yeah, at least she's got reach. I can cycle my Shark Typhoon, but really. Yeah, alright. Talked me into it. Cycling. What are you doing? What am I doing wrong? I'm not invested enough to fiddle around with how Sharknado cycling wants to work. Cycling X. What time I create a 1-1? Isn't it telling me that I can create a 1-1? Oh, do I need to tell it I want to pay 1? I just like the auto pay button. Stupid, damn it. Panda to me. Goodness sake, if you can't pound it to a moron, what can you achieve? Yes, power 'em up. Come get some. We're ready for you. Okay. Scorpion of I Want to Die. And of course I'm trying to pick my blocks before I've gotten to the picking the blocks phase, because I assume poorly. Sure. And Sharknado can go over there. And they can all have a wonderful time together. Ouch. Perfect. 3 defeats in a row, folks. You can't ask for more than that. Is there a better recommendation for this deck? I think not. And did you see how long those games were? Long-winded. And that's what you need to get those quests done, because let's face it, these starter decks aren't winning any matches for you. Already gave you a couple of angry Azorius Flyers. One can win matches. My Adventure deck can win matches, but once you start trying to just throw in every colour you can because you're trying to do quests, it's not so much a winning deck that you're going to have as one that takes them down a long, long road into the deep parts of the game, plays a lot of your coloured spells, and as a result gets your quests done. How many green spells have I just cast? How many blue spells have I just cast? Answer equals buttload. Which is about all I can ask for at this kind of level of play. So, I hope you've enjoyed seeing me thrashed like Mel Gibson in one of his torture movies, and I'm sure you will be bursting at the seams to try out this highly successful deck and mop the floor with everyone. So I hope you've enjoyed this effort, and I'll see you in the next video, should I survive to make one.